Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're going to be evaluating expressions. Now what that means is you have an expression, but your variables are known, so you're going to substitute the values of the variables into the equation and evaluate what you get. So here we have x equals negative b out of 2a, but the b and the a are known, so we're going to evaluate this expression. Okay, so you're going to have, this is negative b, so that's going to be negative 14 out of 2 times negative 2. So you're going to have x equals negative 14 out of negative 4. Negative divided by negative is positive, and 14 out of 4, we can simplify that. Divide by 2, we get 7 out of 2. So x equals 7 out of 2 is your final answer there. Okay, another example. Okay, so we have, here is a formula for converting Fahrenheit to Celsius, very common formula, and there is given that the temperature in Fahrenheit is 77. What's the temperature in Celsius? So we're going to substitute that into the equation. We're going to calculate 5 out of 9 times 77 minus 32, which equals 5 out of 9 times 45. Okay, so remember, when you're multiplying a fraction, you can cancel here. So we have 9 and 45. That's like 45 divided by 9, which gives you 5. So that's going to be 5. That's going to be 1. Basically, we've just got 5 times 5 out of 1 times 1, so that's just going to be 25. So 25 degrees Celsius is the same as 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, next example. Okay, in this example, this comes from the Pythagorean theorem. You are given B and C, and we're going to evaluate, or we're going to find A in this case. Alright, so C is 13, so we're going to put 13 in here. That's 13 squared. A, we don't know what A is. B is going to be 12, so you're going to have 12 squared. So we work that out. This is 169 equals A squared plus 144. Okay, we're going to be solving for A squared, so let's subtract 144 from both sides of the equation. We get A squared equals 25. Okay? And then the opposite of squaring is square root, so we get A equals square root of 25. Technically, we should be getting the positive and negative square root, but I know this comes from the Pythagorean theorem, which involves triangles. So you can't have a negative number, so let's just take the positive square root, and A equals 5 in this case. Okay, one more example. This is also from science. Energy equals half mass times velocity squared. Find m if the energy is 56 and the velocity is 4. So let's substitute those values. E is 56, so we're going to have 56 equals half times m. V is 4, so that's times 4 squared. That's going to give us 56 equals half times m times 16. Now here you can do the half times 16, and you'll get 8m. And last step, we just divide both sides by 8, and we get m equals 7. And that's your final answer.